And yes, good day viewers and welcome back to another banger episode of In The Mix. As you guys know already, it's Friday, and Friday means we are getting ready to talk about football. Well, on today's program, we do have a lot to talk about. I mean, we'll be talking about the duo who scored 57 goals between the two of them. That's where Tura and Awilo Stefanas. So you guys should definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm joined by none other than the team that keeps cooking in the Women's Super League, head coach of FC Ongos Ladies, that's Shama Gure. Shama Gure, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with us on the show today. Before we do introduce the man of the moment that we all know all the way from Ivory Coast, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, I would just like to give mention that we do have two competitions that are running on Sports Rep where you guys can grab yourself $1,000. For the first one, you stand a chance to win $1,000. All you have to do is definitely go search for the page Sport Rep on Facebook, follow that page, make sure you tag 3 people, and the 3 people that you do tag, make sure that they also follow the Sports Rep page, and randomly we will choose a winner who walks away with $1,000. And the second one, interesting one now. This one is a photo competition. You also stand a chance to win $1,000 weekly, every week, I must say. So what you need to do for this one is at any sporting event happening over the weekend, all you need to do is take a beautiful photo, send it to the number 085-785-6231. That's on WhatsApp. So you save the number 085-785-6231. Save that number. Send the picture there, and then we'll choose a winner during the week, and you guys stand a chance to walk away with $1,000. Okay, enough talking from me. Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, please run us through our program and tell us what snack do we have on our table today.
Thank you so much, Brian, for that introduction. I think AFCON happened probably now 2 months ago, and the more you mentioned Ivory Coast, the more people are asking for West African francs from me, or US dollars. I think you should call me a man from Oshinene from now on. And well, I've not seen this in Oshinene, of course. So, but I would say that this is the vegetable spranks. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Well, and Worcester sauce, as you call it.
Guys, I don't
enough of the laughing now.
Yeah, no, enough with the laughing. I think Jesse still needs some practice. But yeah, Shama Gure, before you get confused and you are scared of what you're being served, these are vegetable spring rolls. Yeah, so you dip them in the Worcestershire sauce, which is known as Booster sauce, made by Michelle, as per usual. So as we do on every show, we are going to taste this now. But apparently there's a bet on my name. So if I eat them before the show starts or during the show, someone wins money. So I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that during the commercial break as we head to Enzo.
The Champions League, we've got the favourites. And if they're on song, well, they'll give us a bit of everything to enjoy. Burst of taste, and the break is on here. It's a red card. Vinicius Junior! Oh my goodness! There works straight well. Lewandowski! Oh, magnificent! Mbappe! That is a stunner! Haaland! What a finish! Coming onto it now to shoot! Champions of Europe finally!
The 2023-24 UEFA Champions League. Be moved with every game live on SuperSport. Upgrade to Compact Plus.
Okay, so Enzo and Lovisia are in the kitchen. They're busy cooking. So let's just give them a chance to cook. Side note, Lovisia, I know you guys like cooking on the field. Shama, you guys cook on the field, beating teams 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. The number goes up. But yeah, you must cook this today. So let's wait for the food. Let's see how the food comes out, but no pressure. Okay, getting back to the topic of discussion, Mr. Shama Gure.
Yes.
FNB Women Super League. You guys sit at the top of the league this season. Fantastic team. I've seen you guys play. On another side note, Mr. Shama Gure is never happy with goals, I feel. You and I had this chat, I think last season, where you guys won 5-0, and we did an interview and asked Mr. Shama, how do you feel about the result? It's like, we could have scored more. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, speaking of the season all in all, what do you make of your team's performance this season?
Well, look, in all honesty, just to comment on the goals again, I think I've said this time and again, we have set personal goals and targets, and whenever we don't meet those goals and targets, it's a little bit of a frustration for me, because then it means a little bit more needs to be done when we get back to the drawing board. But going into the season so far, so good. I'm happy with the momentum that my Chargers have displayed so far. And I think there's still a lot of room for more improvement. Do not be deceived by what you see.
Yeah.
We are not yet at our best. We've not achieved our personal goals and targets just yet. It might seem that the pressure is mounting, but look, at the pace at which the Women's Super League is going, we have our sights set on the Champions League that is coming up in August. We were unfortunate not to have made an appearance in the last edition, but everything we do now going into the league is in preparation for what we hope to do when we get to the Champions League. Yeah.
I think that's very, very well said. Jesse, anything you'd like to touch on regarding the Women's Super League, knowing it's a league that you cover every weekend?
No, I think we spoke before the show, before we sat here, in terms of the standards that Ongos FC has set for the past few seasons now, formerly known as Tura Magic, we astonishingly we also spoke about how this team isn't satisfied with just scoring 5 or 4 goals or 1-0 win. You would think that this coach is defeated if you speak to him at that, which is quite a good trend, something that you hope can be kept up for a long time, and something that you hope other teams can actually also emulate and see that whether they can reach the standard, so we can have a much more competitive football league, because at the moment Ongos FC are running away with it all the time, and you can see their dominance. I think it's overtime work on the training field, the technical staff, the team structure itself. I think it speaks volume of how the team performs on the field.
The team, we can definitely agree that the team is set up well, and most of the teams can use your team as an example as to how to portray in the league. But yeah, speaking of the weekend fixtures, just to let the viewers know who you guys are facing this weekend.
Well, we aren't coming out this weekend. We do have a 7 p.m. fixture that's on Monday night against Ramblers Football Club.
Okay, and just touching on that being a big game, we'll be speaking more about it shortly, but I'm sure the viewers are also highly waiting for Lovisia and Enzo, who are in the kitchen, so do stay tuned for them.
We've always had the bravery to stand up for what is Namibian, from protecting our homes to fighting injustices. We still celebrate what it means to us and raise a glass to those who show their bravery. No matter how they take on the world, with all this potential in the land of the brave, what will you do to make this Namibia your Namibia?
Yes, viewers, it is of course Enzo Amwele, and we are here in the kitchen cooking with, of course, my lovely guest here, Lovisia.
Yes, Lovisia Mulunga right here, FC Ongos Ladies captain.
Nice to meet you, Lovisia. I'm so happy to be with you. It's my first time, of course, having the presence of a female footballer, and FC Ongos Ladies continues to, beat these teams left, right, and center. And one of the articles I remember written by a local media, it was that when you guys beat Girls and Goals, beat them 6-0, and you said no. You were quoted and said it was an easy game and you guys wanted revenge. Tell us about that.
All right, so basically what had happened was when we played the Hagegengop Cup, Girls and Goals beat us by 1-0. Of course, we didn't take that easy, and then we had that vengeance in us. So when we faced them, we made sure that we beat them at an amount that they could not speak at all.
Yeah. And you also refer to Girls and Goals as your sister team. What do you mean by that?
So basically, we have a lot of players that graduate from the Girls and Goals, then they come over to the FC Ongos, which was previously known as Tura Magic. I've also started with Girls and Goals, and then I moved up to FC Ongos. So basically, we have that relationship with Girls and Goals, hence why you hear sister team.
Okay, and I think my friends on the other side are perhaps worried as to why I'm not mentioning what we are eating today. Can you tell us what are we having today?
All right, so today we're going to have a special dish. It's the chicken wrap alongside with some corn. It's a very new recipe to myself as well, but I'm sure the other guys are going to enjoy this meal so much.
Lovely. You know, it's so amazing to see, you know, a female footballer and you know your way in the kitchen. That's absolutely amazing. Tell us, how did you start playing football? Why football? Why not netball? Why not hockey?
It's basically what I was exposed to, and it's also something that I found joy in. I tried netball, I tried hockey, but it was not really enticing for me. So I felt like football was my safe haven, hence why I joined football and why I'm here today.
Okay, so besides, what do you do in your free time besides you being on the training grounds, besides you being at the NFA Technical Center, wherever? What do you do besides football?
All right, I volunteer at NFA sometimes, but I'm also a student at NNAD, which is the School of the Deaf, and so I'm also learning sign language.
Really?
Yes.
So how do you say, I love...
Don't put pressure on me like that.
I want to say, I love in the mix. I love being here. How do I say?
Okay, the simplest thing I can tell you is I love you for now, because I'm still
So how do you do this?
So this is the way you say I love you. Yes, like this. Like this. Yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Well, guys, you heard it from Lovisia, and of course, if you do want to tell someone you love them, you do this.
Yes.
And now we head over to Otis with Short Corner.
It feels good to football with GoTV.
Works the space well and scores.
Nobody but GoTV gives you all the games of La Liga and the DStv Premiership.
This is extraordinary.
The Premier League and UEFA games that matter, and the world's favorite cup competitions. Get your Go Coder with 1 month of Super for only $799 to enjoy the football Vuma. GoTV. Love it.
Good day, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, I'm cool, Coach. Coach, Blue Boys defeated Latinos 4-1 and lost to Namibia Correctional Service 2-0. And you are now placed second in the First Division Southern Stream log. What cost you this game?
What cost us that game is just a lack of concentration at our defense and technical error. Cost us the game, yeah.
Coach, this was your second defeat in the campaign. How do you intend to bounce back?
It's just go back to the drawing board and regroup, talk to the players and go back and go and fight.
Yes.
That's all what we can do. We have to go and fight harder. I believe in my players. I know we can do it, and this season really Blue Boys is on top form. As you can see, the players are working hard. They are putting the effort. Each and every player on the ground, as you can see at the background there.
Yes.
They are there. The players are positive minded and we are there.
Okay. So you are now 3 points adrift from the top. You still have about 11 games. How do you intend to close that gap?
As we can see, we are only having a minor setback in our, let's say, in our attacking front. Let's say our striking force. That we just need maybe a more explosive player at our striking department. That's where we are lacking currently now. If we can get at least a proper striker, because we are getting the balls there in the final third, but putting them away is where our problem is. So we can get a clinical striker, then we'll do the job. Yeah.
So you are also now preparing for the NFA Cup. What is your aim for this competition?
Okay, currently, as you can see, for the NFA Cup, the players are coming back from a very tiring weekend. They've been playing a double header. As you can see, we are just doing a recovery session for now, just to work on the muscles, not to press them too hard. And from there, from tomorrow onwards, we'll again work hard on the players. But for now, as you can see, they're on a recovery session because they came from Cape. They have been traveling. They came from Marintal.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had a very tough game against NCS. So I give them a recovery session just to relax a bit, and then from there we'll take it.
So where does your team strength lie, Coach?
By now, I think all the teams in the first division that we play against, they know our midfield. It's not easy. That's why NCS, I think the tactics they use, they play hard on our players because they know we are very good on the ball. Our midfielders, they are very good on the ball. Our wingers, we are very fast. It's only that they play very physical to us, and that's where at least they frustrated us a bit. But we are coming for them. Next game is at home.
Yes.
And we are waiting for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned on the attacking aspect of your team. What other areas are there that you would like to improve?
Yeah, as I've mentioned before, all the departments, we are fully occupied. It's sorted out. We are only concentrating now on our striker. We just need a clinical striker, then we'll do the job. That's all.
What would your message be to your team going forward?
To our team going forward, I encourage them. I told them to lift up their heads. No, it's football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But what I know for sure, they didn't go there and did it. Whatever happened, it was not deliberately. As I've said before, it's a technical error. We'll work on that one, and then we take it from there. But what I'm for sure know, we're going to fight for this league. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Yes, of course, it is your favorite Friday afternoon show, which is, of course, in the mix. And we are here with Lovisia, cooking, doing the things.
Yep.
Lovely. I can't wait to taste this, Lovisia. You mentioned that it's a new recipe to you.
Yes.
Where did you find out about this?
You cannot reveal where you find your sauce. So let's just say it's a new recipe for me.
But I'm glad I could have learned it only from you, the best of the best. I don't think there's any Namibia ever privileged to have this kind of engagement with you to a point where you are teaching me how to make a meal. This is absolutely gorgeous. It looks very delicious, very enticing. Compared to what my Leonard friends there are having, they're having some vegetables. Sprinkle vegetables, I think.
Really?
Yeah, and my colleague there, Jesse, referred to them as trees or something.
Yeah, no, we have to feed them some real good food.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how often do you cook?
Hey guys, now I'm always busy with football. So our coach expects so much from us. Mondays, Tuesdays, we train.
Of course,
so
that's why
the cooking is so the cooking happens rarely. Like on weekends, yes, and then maybe sometimes on a Wednesday when I'm not practicing. But for the most part, I'm just on the field, honestly. Yeah.
But for a female footballer, if I had to meet you for the first day today, I was never going to think you're a footballer. Because, so how do you maintain, still looking like a lady? You have your nails done, you look just like a lady. You don't look like a female footballer. So how do you balance that?
So I always just try to carry that feminine energy wherever I go. I also just try to kill that stereotype of footballers look like men, footballers look like boys. So that is why you would see me most of the time rocking my dresses, having my nails done, having my lashes done. I'm a female at the end of the day,
Nice, that's absolutely nice. So did you study psychology? Because you sort of have an understanding of, of how humans perceive things in society.
I just have a background knowledge of everything. Those are just things that I've learned as I socialize with people on a day-to-day.
Okay.
But I'm more focused into business, so I'm very much business-oriented.
So you have a business?
No, I don't have a business.
Yet.
I'm just business-minded. Yes.
I love that. So when are you opening a business?
As soon as I get the funds, as soon as I get the capital, I'll kickstart my business.
Awesome, love to hear that. So of course, while we are getting the stuff ready here and then we take it to the guys over there, we of course gonna go for a quick break.
We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
More sportsmanship right now from the lads. 1.85 for the national record. Here's another chance, and it is a goal from Vindo
Wij zijn CVI is er aan neertrekken. Hij bal lijkt mij grond gepakt. Ja, hij heeft grond gepakt. En dan zien we
running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love that. So then
kickstart our countdown at number 5.
with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy. And this is the spirit of NTV.
Okay, so the only problem that I have with this show is the fact that we only have 30 minutes to run through everything, so I'm going to get straight to the point. Let's take a look at the fixtures that we have happening in the FNB Women Super League. As you guys know, Diva Queens take on Beauties FC, Girls and Goals take on Namib Daughters, Unam Bokis take on Okahanja FC, and looking on at Sunday's games, Diva Queens take on Komas Nampo, Unam Bokis take on Namib Daughters, Girls and Goals take on Okahanja FC. Not mentioning that you guys only play on a Monday night. Let's take a look at the Women Super League log, so you guys just know what's happening there. Take a look at the team that sits in first place. Ongos having played 13, won 12, drawn 1, lost nothing, scored 62 goals. That's double the amount any team has scored, conceding only 4. The goal difference is now at 48. Beauties FC in second place, having won 9. Komas Nampo take third, having won 7. Mr. Shama, Gure, just having a look at the log. Yeah, I mean, we already spoke about what your team has done so far, but quick question for the viewers and for us that are in the studio. When did you get into football, and yeah, how did it become a thing for you to become a coach?
Well, I've been in football right from the age of 8, 9. Yeah, that's how long it's been, and I think I grew through the ranks at different levels due to my abilities and capabilities. So I never I can't even remember when last I played within my age gap, because I was a little bit advanced, so to say. But I think my involvement in women's football came at the time that I sustained career-threatening injury to my left knee. And in my rehabilitation time, I got involved through Special Olympics, where we had the unified sports. That was now for those that had one or other disability. Okay. And so through that program, I met a gentleman by the name Sunny, who then said, but wait, there's another platform here with the NFA Women's Super League. Why not come and share your experience and expertise with us? So alongside him, I started coaching Tura Magic Ladies. So that's where my journey began, and I think that was around 2013, 14. Yeah.
And the rest is now history.
The rest is history, yeah.
JZB?
Yes, I know. I have been quite impressed with the coaching style of Mr. Gure here, in terms of the arrogance in the team. As you see it, they are a team that fears nobody. It's a team that has little respect for anybody, as one would say. It shows you the character of the coach in terms of what they want to achieve and the goals they have set. One would hope that teams like this can get more competitions outside the country, just to test their mettle as well. Not to forget that these teams provide a number of players to the national team as well. So I'm quite pleased with their progress. Like as I said, we just need more from the other teams at the bottom, because I think at the end of the day, somewhere it gets a little bit ambiguous or a little bit boring, to the fact that it's just one team that is actually dominating. Looked at Nast Babies, 37 minus 37 goals, which is quite shocking. So we need those standards to be leveled, and I think that is up to the rest of the teams to try and just follow up and give competition, because mind you, I was very pleased with the game that Ongos played against Commerce Nampo. It was a very tight game, and you could see that both teams really wanted that one.
Okay, well, before we do move over to the food, we won't have a lot of time for that. We'll just show you a short clip of the African stars who are in action this weekend. So with that being said, let's take a look at the video of African star players. Okay, so we are joined by the deadly duo that is Tura and Awilo. Awilo, how are you guys feeling for this training session?
Yeah, I think we are ready. The boys are fired up. This is our last training session before we travel tomorrow to the north, ready for our big encounter against Chula.
Okay, I mean, it has to be said, you guys have scored probably 57 or 59 goals and assists between the two of you. You have 15 goals, 11 assists. With Tura, you have 10 goals and 15 assists. With Tura, just tell us, what are your thoughts on your season so far this year?
Of course, a wonderful season for me and Awilo. Of course, we focus more in training. We focus more, obviously, on finishing. We do a lot of going forward movements, and it's all that matters for us because we just want to help the team in the best way possible. Like, I think it's our job to help the team win more games, and that's.
Okay, speaking behind the camera, what type of relationship do you guys have? I mean, you guys score so many goals and have so many assists between the two of you. The chemistry is definitely there on the pitch. Yeah, just tell us a bit more about the chemistry that you guys have.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, every team has 2 or 3 players that has that chemistry between them. I think me and Wetu here, we have been gelling since last season when he came. He struggled a bit, but then we had our discussions as players, as teammates, and then we told each other, this is my strong, this is his strong points, and whenever we combine those 2 strong points, I think we can be a deadly combination, and it's evident throughout this season so far.
Well, as you guys heard, those guys have scored many goals between the two of them. Awilo having 15 and Weturu having 10. But enough about that. Let's see what Lovisia cooked for us in the kitchen. And I'm very excited for this one because this might be the most creative cook we've had on the show thus far. Not to anyone, but yeah.
You can just stand on this side.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. It really looks very appealing. So I won't lie. So, what do you guys make of the dish just by the look?
It's mouth-watering
indeed. So, Mr. Jessica Reiser, what do you say?
I'm on TV indeed. This looks like a dish made for TV. I can tell you, this is Hell's Kitchen. It is real stuff here.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait to have a bite.
Okay, I just want her to re-emphasize what we used. Of course, I did help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we eat first.
Okay, please.
Okay, go.
Yeah, because me.
Go ahead.
You must dip it into the sweet chili.
In the sweet
chili.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Shama, you can go first.
I'll go first. Shama can go after. He's already first in the league. He can't be first at everything.
Oh, Brian.
Okay.
My captain.
Captain, my captain. Hey, the coach is proud of you. Huh?
Captain, my captain.
If my coach says that, then I know it's good.
I know something.
Let's have a taste of it.
All right.
Wow, this is very nice.
Yes. Very nice indeed.
I think I must get myself a female footballer.
Lovisia, can you maybe share the recipe with us after the show? We don't have to do it now because it might look like people might steal the recipe offline and stuff like that. But so please, maybe share the recipe with us
It was
on this one.
nice. I won't lie.
So before we do leave, Lovisia, can you just show our fans how we say we love you on the camera there and how do we wave hands? Let's do it on the other one there. Yeah. How do we wave hands and how do we? I know it's something in this.
So this is I love you.
Yeah.
And this is goodbye.
No.
Okay, let's
do the last one because we are running out of time. But yeah, in the mix, catch us again next week. Same time, same place. It is